So they're throwing out the mineral streets everywhere. I'm just gonna make a few notes of a couple things on a quick video. I don't know see how many minutes I get out of this. For some reason the camera keeps shutting down on me. Might have to reset the camera and this shit again. So anyways, I called around a little bit yesterday. I'm gonna call around a little bit more today for an attorney to try to see what the hell's going on with these people that are following me around everywhere. Following me is one thing, but following my family is another. And you know, the whole trash thing yesterday, and I'll show in another video if I get a chance to. I'll go and show you the trash barrel being tipped over and how that happened. It was not an animal. It's on camera. Luckily the camera just catches the edge of that, so when the light came on, the camera picked up the shadow. I can't see a face, but picked up the shadow of someone tipping over the trash barrel and going through it real quick. And also mentioned that yesterday was the I had the camera rolling while I was riding around on the bike, and I caught two of them. One of them was the red truck that was sitting up at the end of the street all day, and the other one was the little black car that went around the corner that I said, I think that's my guy. That's the other one. So I can get right up to his face in the video when I play it, if it stands. I mean, who knows, YouTube might delete it for all I know. And so that kind of sucks. So I got that going on, and like I said, I know that one of them I can get rid of with an accountant and an attorney, and I don't know why the hell they're going through so much trouble to track me down, because like I said, I mean, I've been out of work most of my life as far as paid jobs by a reputable, what you would call, employer. In other words, I always refused to be a slave, even when I didn't know why. I wasn't sure why it felt so bad to be treated that way. And yeah, you can argue and debate and say, oh, well, you know, that's how you made a living. That's how you made your living. And supported everybody. I'm so fucking sick of hearing that. I mean, the people that I have in my life that work for the medical industry, to watch all these things happen over the years, and then here we go again with the COVID, and they all went along with it. We had family members die from the COVID itself for absolutely no reason other than a tyrannic system that wants to control the population and bring the population way down. It's a total fuck show. The whole thing is a fuck show. When does everybody wake up? Well, over the years, since I've been awakening, 15 years it took me, I can't see anybody waking up quickly and overnight. And it takes time, because you have to realize that everything has been a lie, and that's not easy to accept. People have a hard time with it. I'm going back out to the road only because I seen 3 cars drive by. Law enforcement cars. I want to see if something's going on out here. Anyways, yeah, the whole thing's a total fuck show, and it's total tyranny. It really is. I mean, my uncle that died of COVID, there was no reason for it. It really wasn't. I mean, he could have been made better with simple drugs that were taken off the market. They were taken out of the pharmacy, and then doctors were told to cut the steroids. I keep calling them steroids, but yeah, here comes another one. So that's 4 of them. That's 4 of them in the last 5 minutes. I wonder what the fuck's going on out here. Anyways, Yeah, steroids, I guess. Anyways, so they went from 22,000 cc's if somebody had pneumonia and their lungs were shutting down, and that became illegal. And they took it off and told all the doctors to only use 2,000 cc's. Now, some nurses and doctors did stand up to this, and they got fired, and their life has been ruined as far as finances go. Financially credited doctors and nurses that were at it for years had to watch hundreds of people die in their care for absolutely no reason. The masks, there goes another one, an unmarked. So that's what's that? 5 now. So 5 going back and forth. They're all over the fucking place today. I wonder what's going on. Must be ready to do a big bust. Probably taking down Al Capone's fucking nephew today. Fucking unbelievable. So anyways, even me saying these things about the COVID and stuff now, my channel got shut down for, was it 2 weeks? 1 week first, and then 2 weeks another time, one of my other channels. Then this channel got shut down. The Miguel Everyone channel also got shut down for the same thing. For talking about COVID. And I know, because it's in, you know, we were all going through it, so what's your opinion any better than mine? Because, you know, it doesn't make any sense. And then the medical industry to deny it all, and then media, you know, shutting us down. The average citizen can't say anything. And they do that by putting up these straw men, like all the news channels, Fox News, CNN, whatever. So if they can't talk about it, then we definitely can't talk about it, the average person, you know. It was so stupid. The whole fucking thing was to prove how tyrannic the government was and see how fucking sheepless the sheep were. You know, to see how it pisses me fuck off. It really does. And it's supposed to piss us off. And instead of everybody getting angry and doing the right thing, they just put their tail between their legs and run from it all. And pretend that it's not fucking happening. It's fucking crazy. I'm not seeing any of the watchers today. I'm not seeing any of the followers. I'm just only, it's just funny that I'm seeing so many cops go by this morning. I don't know what's going on. We'll see what, when I go up the road. The masks were another thing. So, the masks, we were told from the beginning that the masks didn't work. We knew that. How did we know that? Not because we turned on the TV and got it from science. And here he comes again. Here comes that other one again. He's going up, back and forth and back and forth. Gee, I wonder if he's looking for somebody. Maybe that's why I'm not seeing the followers the last couple days. Maybe they're ready to strike today. So the COVID masks, the 95s, yeah, 95. So people are telling me, oh yeah, it works. I got. Okay, I'll tell some stories that got my channel deleted before, and I couldn't tell them. When I did talk about them, the channel got shut down. These are personal experiences. Okay, so having nurses in my family, they would come home from work and put all their clothes in a bag at the front door, spray themselves down, throw things in the trash, roll up the trash immediately, and then get rid of the trash outside into the bin. All this extra steps that we all had to take. And I'm laundry boy at my kid's house. I'm laundry boy. So when I thought it was kind of strange when their mom came home and said, yeah, the clothes are in a bag, just put them in the washer and wash them. I said, okay, well, what am I going to use? Hydrogen peroxide, alcohol, what extra additive? Is there some iodine or something that I should add to the laundry to kill this virus? No, they said, not just her, but other people in the family too. No, just soap and water. Just soap and water. And then you watch it on television about all the stores, what they're using to kill the virus, the supposed killing the virus in their stores and got everybody scared shitless about picking it up in the grocery store, and aisles are all one way and everything's shut down and closing down all the small businesses. And I'm like, this is fucking weird. So you're telling me that soap and water, you're just spraying soap and water around? Well, yeah, it's 99% antibacterial soap. Yeah, I don't care how many how many percentage points it's antibacterial. The point is that soap and water is killing the virus. Is that what you're telling us? Yes. Okay, well then why are we not doing something for all these people that are fucking dying? Why did we change the rules so that to more or less ensure that they do die? Right? It doesn't make any fucking sense. So we're putting them all, locking them all down together, the elderly all being locked together to spread the virus. I mean, come on, man. We knew for a long time that if a patient has pneumonia, high fever, and the shits, then you don't put them with everybody else because they're going to be contagious, right? Until the fever goes down. I mean, this is common sense shit. This isn't medical degree scientific fucking shit. It's crazy. Is that my red truck? Let's see. I don't think so. I don't think that's my red truck. But anyways, you know, the whole fucking thing is crazy. So we went through that. So the masks. I mean, I do auto body and paint work and stuff like that. And the funny thing is I knew that the masks didn't keep out particles that small. They're not going to keep out nanoparticles. Why? Because they don't keep out the fucking paint that are larger. They don't even keep out microparticles. So microparticles still sneak through. The mask, when you're wearing the mask and you're painting, and when you're done painting, you'll have paint. Then you can go over to the really good masks, the really good ones with the double filters on them and things like that. And those are better than I-95, I'm pretty sure. And maybe they're dual 95s or something. I don't even know what the rating is on them. But the point is, they don't keep out the particles. So if they don't, and we all knew that scientifically, because everyone believes in their fucking fake ass science with the zeros and the infinity in it, and they believe in all this fucking nonsense. That's why it's going to be hard going to court and fighting these guys knowing what I know. Because you can't even say everything you know, because it becomes illegal. It becomes illegal to be common sense person. Just to be a common sense person, it becomes a threat to their... because what if somebody accidentally wakes up? That's the whole point of taking me out and taking me down on my channels, is because I'm showing everybody the real true system. I'm not fucking just saying it. I'm showing it to you, and I'm showing you how to go see it for yourself. That's why it's so... They have to be so careful about how they nail me, because they have to nail me on something that's not related to what I'm showing you. Not because millions will wake up, because obviously that ain't gonna fucking happen. They're not gonna wake up. They may get taken out in a nuclear explosion, just like we all might. Who the hell knows what they're gonna do? And I'm not saying that to scare anybody. I'm saying that because they're talking about it. They're talking about it openly. They have been for a long, long fucking time. Okay, I'm going to try to carry this like this and see if it's unnoticeable. Only because when I was doing this yesterday, I just happened to catch a couple of them on drive-bys when I was just talking into the phone yesterday. And what happens is if I wait for the until I see them, until I spot them with my eyes, and then I go to turn on the camera on the phone, they're already gone. So it's kind of better in a way, just to keep running the camera wherever I'm going, and then from there, I can go back and watch the videos and catch them, you know, exactly at the moment that they do a drive-by. Yeah, so today I go and hire a lawyer and to handle one of these agencies that's fucking with me. And then I'll deal with the second one when I figure out what the hell. Actually, the first one is the one I'll have to, because there's one working independently and then two working together, as I keep saying. So these videos that I'm making right now, they're going to be very boring. They're not anything to do with, not most of them are not anything to do with what I want to show people. And just say sorry I have to waste all this time, but I don't want to have my guard down and then they find a way to fuck me over, you know, because that's what they're doing. They're looking for a way to fuck me and get me out of the way. So, you know, I'll just keep mentioning things that I want to that are more meaningful to me as I'm doing these ridiculous videos of just tracking the trackers and following them around. Yeah, so that red truck was parked up there at the corner, parked up there in the morning, left the truck, didn't go into any of the homes that were around there, and I've seen them do this over the years. I've seen them do that, where what they do is they'll drop somebody off and they leave a camera car parked up the street. Sometimes it's more noticeable than others because they'll park the wrong way on the wrong side of the street. So when that happens, it's kind of obvious. They make themselves kind of obvious. But the red truck, I know the people in that house, they don't have friends, family, anybody that has a red truck like that. And when you're looking at house cameras, the person leaves the truck and walks away. So most likely walked up the street, jumped in another car and left, and just left the camera vehicle there. And just to monitor me and see what I'm up to and stuff, I guess. So the whole thing is very fucking shitty. A lot of harassment. And it's fucking ridiculous, man. So what I think I'm going to do is I think it's kind of pushing me to go a little bit further than I was going. You know, I had a week or two of I don't want to say being scared, but being more aware of my surroundings than I usually am, because it was so drastic and because there were so many of them, you know. So now that I've had time to get angry about it, because figuring out that they're following my kids, following my family, and tracking everybody, including, and I don't want to keep saying all the agencies' names or anything like that either, because then that also might hurt me later, so I'm not going to keep saying their names, because then what they do is they turn it around on you and say that you're the bad guy and you're the one that's harassing them, you know. So I'll just wait until I get the lawyer on board with all that. I got to dig out a bunch of old paperwork from 10, 12, 15 years ago or whatever the hell it was. And I'll deal with these guys. And then, because as I said, I don't owe any money. I know I don't. The only way they can get me to owe any money is by penalizing me for filing issues. But they can't get me on owing money because I paid, but I never asked for a return. So they don't have nothing on me there as far as that goes. All they got is penalties and consequences, I'm sure, for filing errors. So I'll deal with that. And then the other one, I don't know, maybe he's working for, I think he might, the insurance investigator might be working for an old employer from years ago, because I've been trying to figure out, you know, why an insurance investigator? Where the fuck's he coming out of? But he might just be moonlighting. He might just be moonlighting or something of that nature. But it's a government insurance agency too, so who the fuck knows? But again, you know, everybody's got to keep working. So if they are told they'll get paid to harass and fucking spy on a family of people, then they'll go do it. They don't give a fuck. Yeah. Anyways, that's I'm gonna work on that. And then the third agency, I don't know why the hell they're even involved. I have no idea. Maybe because they're the ones that have the most likely it's because they have the rights to go into internet phone tapping and all that shit, where the number 2 agency, they don't have the right to do any of that. As a matter of fact, I question them even having the right to follow me around like they're doing and doing all this shit. I don't think so. And then going on to property and tipping over trash barrels to look for evidence of a computer, I'm assuming, and all that kind of shit. You know, I did a lot of weird shit over the last couple of weeks. You know, it's total, it's harassment. It's, I'm trying to think of the other terminologies for it. Deterrent, to try to, it's a distraction from what I'm trying to show you people. I'm trying to show you reality, and I have to keep dealing with this kind of shit, and they're calling this reality. You know, so it's fucky. So one of my cousins brought me over yesterday. They drive me crazy when I hear them talk about these ridiculous shit. Yeah, my mom called me out and told me to come look. Look at all the imagery in here. You can pick it out yourselves. You all should be doing this by now. It's banging. It's fucking banging. Image within image within image. Look at the faces. No filter on here. You can clearly see it all. Look at the human faces. Come on. Come on, people. Open your fucking eyes. We're running out of time. So anyways, he's telling me that, yeah, my mom saw the Elon Musk satellite strips, or whatever the hell he was calling them. They're calling them these satellite strips in the sky or whatever. So I look at the video and the photos, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Because I've been showing them this. I've been showing them this for years, and they refuse to look. Show it to them in the moon. I do my own moon videos, obviously. Showing them how easy it is. They don't fucking look. They're all fucking zombies, you know. So anyways, yeah, fucking, so I said to him, I'm like, dude, are you fucking kidding me? I mean, look how low it is. How can you, so, I mean, they're mineral streets, by the way. It kind of looks like this, except they're little balls. They're little balls. You know how easy that is to do when you're controlling the sine waves from the ground, right? And as far as satellites go, satellites are not what you think they are. They're not in outer space floating around. None of it makes any fucking sense, but you can't talk to these people about it. Anybody, not just family and friends, but everybody out here. Now, I can clearly see the imagery. Even though I've been looking for a while now and I'm used to it, you have to start somewhere. You have to open your fucking eyes and look. You can't be afraid to go look. There's nothing scary about reality. It's scarier to keep living in this fictional fucking realm, because you're living, your body, your mass is living in a reality, but then you go for all the imagination shit. And this is, everybody does this, man. It's fucking crazy. So he's telling me about the Elon Musk thing. And I point out to him all this shit, and I was getting pissed with him. I'm like, dude, I've been showing you the fucking trails for years, and you never go home, talk to your parents about it. You never talk to your family about it. Nothing. I can't believe your mother pulls this up, and you're all about it, and you're out there taking pictures of it, claiming that it's satellite line, a line of satellites. It's fucking above the trees, for fuck's sakes. What's going on with these people? I'm thinking, you know, it's a mineral street. That's all it is. It's a mineral street, and it's been broken up into little balls, and light is bouncing off of it. So you can use moonlight to bounce off these mineral streets and do the same thing, depending on what carbons you put up there. And what so whatever carbons they want to lay out of this mineral street, they can do whatever they want with. So if they all of a sudden add electromagnetic push and pull, they can pull it apart, they can push it around. It's still going to show the imagery, though, by the way. It's still going to show the image, because we're in the true creator system. First and foremost, more than anything else, it's the true creator system. Everything in here is built by the true creator's builders, these triangular builders. So energy, they're energy builders. That's where we go. When our shell hits the ground, that's where we go. Go back over here again. So then he said, then I got into it with him and somebody else, another relative too, about the, every day it's something else, and it's always lies, and I gotta argue and debate them about these fucking lies. You know, one moment it's the lies about the medical industry, another time it's about math. It depends on how you know, I gotta say it. It's gotta come out of my mouth. What I'm seeing and what I'm noticing and everything, it's gotta come out. I can't just keep my mouth shut about it, you know? Why should I? But then when you say to people, zero and infinity are a human concept and they don't exist in nature, they fucking fall down and they freak out. They run away from it. They can't handle it. What the fuck you talking about? No, my God, that's crazy conspiracy shit. No, it's not. Your shit is crazy conspiracy shit. It's just that 7.8 billion people go along with the crazy conspiracy shit. So therefore, you believe it. And you believe it to be true, but it doesn't, and just because you believe something doesn't make it true. It just means that you all believe in the same fucking bullshit stories, right? Right. I'll write for myself. So if you want to see reality, you have to go look for yourself and accept what you're seeing. And no one does that. No one will go look. And if they do, they won't accept what they're seeing. Here comes a mineral street right through. Listen, I'm already all zoomed in, but it'll be coming out of that area in a minute. Because they're all over the place right now anyway. So they're laying out the streets today. So what does that mean? That means by tomorrow we have the silvery, today it'll be a silvery blue sky by the end of the day. And then by tomorrow, we'll get some weather, right? Trying to remember some of the other, and then the space alien invasion bullshit. Oh, the U.S. government and the military is coming out with to show us the fucking space aliens, UFOs and everything. I'm like, dude, I was calling them by name, but I'm like, man, unbelievable that you believe in this fucking nonsense. After everything I've been trying to show you, everything I've been telling you, you still believe in, well, I'm not saying space aliens, but it's definitely UFOs, unidentified flying out. No, it's not. Nothing is unidentifiable. We can identify it. And if you see something, there it is right there. It's coming through now. So if you see something that you think is unidentifiable, let me look at it. I'll identify it for you. If it ends up being a little fucking blob, like the military's been putting out there, or a little white ball on a fucking blip, I mean, come on, what gay-ass CGI is this? And then you got Elon Musk coming out. Elon Musk is a plant. Just same way that Bill Gates is a plant, the same way that a lot of these other billionaire, trillionaire, conglomerate humans are. They're just plants. We give them the money. We make them the billionaire trillionaires that they are. You know, it's not like they are born with any gifts, because when you listen to them talk and you look at what they supposedly invent, it's way outdated. The technology that we could be using and sharing instead is used against us. You're looking at it right now. You're looking at it right now. You're watching the trails being thrown out in the fucking sky every day above your heads, and you all ignore it. Oh, that's nature. Weather, the snow, the rain, you can't control nature. We got droughts all over the fucking place. People are fucking dying from freezing, and, you know, it's all controlled. It's controlled by humans, and humans control it by influencing it. How do we influence it? It's all right around you. You all can see it all the time. It's going on every fucking day. No one wants to look. It's amazing. And, you know, I'm surrounded by family and friends and neighbors and people in the town and everything that I've showed over the years. They will refuse to look. They do not want to know truth about anything. They just want to live in this delusion. It's crazy. And then as you take the delusions away from them, that's what the governments are now doing all over this earth. It ain't just in America, but all over this earth, they're taking the delusions away and saying, oh, no. We're gonna totally fuck you all, you know, and they're fucking do it. And for years now, it's been I like to explain it as the slow boil thing, you know, like lobsters being slow boiled or a rabbit or whatever. You slow boil something and they're loving it, you know. They love it for a long time, and then as you turn up the water, they don't even realize that the temperature is rising and that they're, oh no, ooh, they get used to it. Ooh, it's nice and warm and cozy. And even if you were to take them out, they'd probably say, put me back in the nice warm water, you know. And then as they turn it up, people are just not noticing. So you're like waiting for the fucking pot to boil over so that everyone will wake up, and then finally maybe everybody will then go and look at what you're showing them. At least that's, in my case, that's the way it is. Look at the fucking imagery. It's unbelievable. It's unfucking believable. No filter on. Can see it very clearly. So even now that we're at a high boil, I look around and still nobody sees it. Still nobody wants to admit it. It's on fucking real. What am I at for minutes? 38 minutes. I might as well just see this area of clouds off. That's what you call them, clouds. Nothing special about my camera. There's no fucking magic here. This is everywhere. It's like this. Everywhere. Because it's the true creator system. I could do the same thing there in the trees right now. I could aim this at the trees, whatever. All directions. True creator does not see up, down, left, right, backward, forward, in or out. So yeah, so Elon Musk and his bullshit stories too. I mean, it's ridiculous. He buys Twitter, but yet he doesn't kick the FBI out of his fucking out of his life, right? He's still got them in there. Oh, I'm firing everybody. Yeah, he fires a bunch of people. Big fucking deal. He's still going to be just as much disinformation and misinformation. I mean, he's one of the biggest fucking liars we got going. And I say that because I mean, even these right here. See these triangles that make up these eyes? You see, well, there's millions of triangles in here, but on this large image, there's one triangle here, one there. I'm going to concentrate on it for a minute, and you tell me, look how much this, matter of fact, this is where it all started for me as far as finding the system. Because some flat earth weirdo fucking liar named Jamie Lee from A Plain Truth, another fucking liar, because they're all liars too. All the flat earthers are all liars. The heliocentrics are all liars. They're all fucking liars. Anyways, concentrate on the eye of that one, the right eye, his right eye, camera left, or whatever you want to call it. All right, so they were calling those spaceships. They were calling them UFOs. See it? See the triangle inside the clouds right there? I'm zoomed in all the way, so I can't get any better than that. But look how it's there. And see how it's not moving anywhere? It's just sitting there? All right? So they were calling it. So I was out here, and I'm like, I see those all the time. This takes me back, man. It really takes me back because that's exactly how this all started for me, how I started finding it, because I was following the trails for years. But when they started talking about these triangles everywhere being UFOs, then I found that a little bit strange. So I came out and I started looking for the triangles first. I was looking for these. I'm like, I see these all the time. And all of a sudden I started seeing them everywhere. And then as I seen them, I accidentally noticed the images that they were part of. And then slowly but surely, it all started coming together in that first year. And I was like, oh my God, this is unbelievable. Everybody, this is all the evidence everybody needs. And then one thing led to another, and then the mineral streets led to the moon, and then being able to look in at the moon and see the oh my God, I can see the whole system. I see the whole fucking system. I see the true creator's work. I see everything. I don't know what the camera's trying to shut down on me, so I don't know what's going on. But yeah, it's still there. It's still, you know, floating in there. It's being used as a lot of different things, but from this angle and this distance, it's being used as an eye. I can go in on it even further, but it's being used as an eye for that image there. There's a lot of cool images in there. The reason why it's so cool is because it's the true creator's work. So when I say cool, I don't mean to downplay anything. It's really cool. It's the true creator's work, and we get to see it. We always were able to see it. We just refused to look. We had our fucking heads stuck in these books and the education, and this is the lies, the bullshit, the propaganda, then onto television, radio, television, and and then now internet and everything. It's way more advanced. The true creator's work is way more advanced than this garbage that we use. All these wires running around everywhere and everything. It's all unnecessary. We all have a right to use the true creator's energy and system to live our lives. And we should be paying attention to the true creator. Even though the true creator cares nothing about the biosystem, it doesn't matter. We still should show some appreciation for what he's given us, and that goes for the false creator slash creator as well. Yeah, I can come back on this video, and if you take your camera, anybody watching this, if you take your camera out of your pocket and you use it as a viewing device to look at your computer monitor right now, and look at these images, you'll be able to pick out all the images. You'll go in on this one, you're going on that one, you'll move your camera around and use it as a viewing device. But I just wanted to point out that one because, you know, those are some of the ones that matter of fact, there's one blowing through right now. If I can get my finger in, there's one blowing through right now, right here in this corner. Take a look at it with your camera. Take your camera out of your pocket and look in on that one. It's fucking amazing. That is amazing. Amazing that no one looks. Tens of thousands of people all around here can see that same thing that I'm showing you right now, but they refuse to look.